Hey everybody, Max coming here, Little Kid Podcast, not too long. Well, it's my Monday morning here. About to go to Workies, Jerkies. Gonna get my suit on, gonna drink my morning water. You know, not my morning koofies anymore, just my morning water. And get my suit on, do my hair, even though I'm bald, gotta do my hair, you know. Gotta look good for the first day. Gonna walk in there and be like, hi everybody, it's me. I'm the new teacher here. Wanna be friends? We can be friends. How about after class we all get a beer at the local pub and just get fucking tore up? I was told the other day that getting tore up, as a slang word for getting drunk is not known around the world. I thought it was a common word, man. I guess maybe it's just a Southern California thing, or maybe not even. Actually, this guy was from Southern California, so he said he didn't even know it. But I guess it's just an Orange County thing, dude. It's fucking Orange County, dude. We get fucking tore up, dude. Not like those fucking kids in LA, dude. They're just getting crunk or whatever, dude. We get fucking tore up down here in OC, bro. Welcome to the OC, dude. Yeah. Anyway, about to go to Workies, Jerkies. You know, it's been a couple years, you know, since I had a job here, you know. So you know, I'm a little excited, a little nervous, you know. I'm sure everything will be fine. You know, worst case scenario, the kids don't learn anything, and I fail their whole lives. You know, their whole life is ruined because of me. That's a worst case scenario, I guess. You know. You know, this the school we go to. You know, they got a lot of it's their first semester of in-person instruction. You know. So they got to follow the COVID protocols. You know, we got to open all the doors and windows of the classroom, as well as have a fan that points outward, as well as turn the ventilation on. You know, so there's a lot of airflow. You know, there's a lot of air flowing. You know, and of course there's like a plastic thing in front of my desk, and everyone's got to wear masks and social distancing. You know, can't go the full 6 feet. You know, just about the 3 feet. You know, because those desks are pretty small, and. Anyway, I think if they don't follow the COVID protocols, the school might blow up or something, you know, probably because some goddamn terrorist will, you know, some goddamn left-wing terrorist be like, you don't follow the COVID protocols, what about grandma? Now I'm going to blow up your school. You know, so anyway, we've got to follow those COVID protocols. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah, the thing about this school, too, is, like, they don't, you know, all the stuff's online, you know, all the web chats and all the you know, it's called Blackboard. I don't know if you guys ever use Blackboard. You know, maybe not, probably not, unless you do some online schooling there. But all that stuff, you know, you need your school email address, but they won't give it to me. They won't email my new email address to my actual, you know, my personal email address. They make me come up and pick it up in person. You know, so I don't even know what my email address is. You know, I gotta go in person and pick that up today. That's fucking annoying, huh? Hey, maybe change that rule, huh? All right. Just fucking email it to me, all right? You know, because maybe I can prepare for my classes instead of having to go to the campus an hour before my classes, before I can actually prepare. You know, goddamn, you know. Anyway, another annoying thing about this school is they called me like 7 times last week. You know, there's like some form. Oh, that just reminds me, I gotta bring that form there. You know, there's some form they wanted me to fill out, and it's like they're fucking calling me in the middle of the day, asking me to bring in that form. It's like, hey, why don't you just send me an email? All right, you know my email address. All right, why don't you just send me an email and tell me to bring the form, okay? Because that's basically what happened. You know, this lady called me. She's like speaking Japanese. I'm like, yeah, what's wrong? She's like, oh, you didn't need it. We need this form. You didn't bring this form. I was like, okay, which form is it? And she's like, boo. And I don't know what the fuck she's saying, you know? Because, I mean, it's in Japanese. And I can speak Japanese pretty well, you know, somewhat well, you know. But I don't know the names of these goddamn forms. You know, they sent me like 10 different forms. And they got like all these different names, you know, like fucking, I don't know, you know, but, you know, complicated names. And, you know, she's like, oh, you need this do form. And I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Can you just send me an email? Can you send me an email? And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll send you an email, you know. And then she sends me the email, you know. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is great, you know, because I could just use Google Translate to fucking figure out what this goddamn form is, you know. It's a lot easier than you calling me on the phone and me trying to figure out what the hell you're saying and then typing in, you know, anyway. So she sent me that form, and I sent it back to her, you know. Then she calls me like 6 more times. And finally, I answer on the line. I'm like, what do you want? I mean, I didn't really say that. I'm like, hello? You know, and she's like, Oh, sorry. Well, finally they sent someone that could speak, and she's like, oh, we need to actually bring the actual form. You can't just send it to us. You can't just email it to us. We need the paper form. It's like, okay, dude. All right, it's 2022, huh? 2022. You can't do the online form there. All right, fucking Google Docs. All right, Google Forms. All right, just fucking figure it out. All right, it's fucking 2022. Goddamn it, anyway. So, gonna bring that form to them. Gonna bring that form to them today. When I go in there to Workies, Jerkies. Anyway. Enough Workies, Jerkies talking. Let's talk about the UFC results. Of course. It was a sad day for zombie fans, man. That's pretty much what I expected to happen. But holy shit, that was just sad. It was just so. He had nothing, man. I don't think he landed like one punch. Man, he might have landed one punch, but he just looked fucking terrible against Volkanovski, man. That was probably one of the biggest mismatches in a championship fight, man. Oh god, it was just sad to watch, man. Even Volkanovski, they're starting that fourth round. He's like, "Are you all right? Are you sure? You sure you want to keep fighting? Your face is pretty red and swollen from me beating the shit out of you." Oh god, he just looks so slow. I mean, he looked slow. He looked like an old man in there. He was so slow compared to Volkanovski, dude. It's just sad, man. It was just a sad day for Korean fans. No kimchi tonight. No, what's that one? Chomplu? No, it's like I forget. There's some fucking food, that's popular in Japan. Or not Japan, in Korea. I forget where I am sometimes, All these goddamn Asian countries look the same, Oh. But yeah, that was a sad day. Then, of course, we had controversial Aljamain Sterling versus Peter Yan, and they gave it to Sterling. They gave him round 1. Now, of course, he dominated round 2, round 3, and Yan dominated round 4, round 5. So I guess it was all up to round 1. And I don't know. I haven't rewatched it, but just my memory of that first round is that no one landed anything. No one landed anything, and Yan was kind of controlling the octagon, controlling the pace. So I guess if no one lands shit, and one guy controls the center, I think it should go to that guy. And Jan he thought the same thing too. He was a little pissed off, he was screaming in Russian. He's like, God damn these Ukrainians, something like that. I should have won round 1, Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder, maybe it was a little political, They're like, we're not letting this goddamn Russian win. We're not letting Putin have a victory over here, so I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of people are saying that round 2 should have been 10-8 for Aljamain, but like he didn't even attempt any submissions. Like, yeah, he controlled him. He had him. He controlled the whole round on the ground, but like he didn't do any damage. He didn't even there were no submission attempts, So I don't know, man. I don't think that should have been 10-8 at all. 10-9 definitely. And if we think about the whole fight, Jan is the only one that did any damage. He's the only one that did any damage at all, and the only one that like landed any punches at all. So I don't know. We need some new scoring systems, because like if the guy, the only guy that did any damage in the fight was Jan. And he lost the fight. And there was no submission attempts. I don't know. Jan won that fight. Everybody knows that. Even Dana White, when he looked at the result, he was like, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Then, of course, we had the best fight of the night. Gilbert Burns. Gilbert. My anus burns because I ate too much Taco Bell Fire Red hot sauce, That was a banger, dude. Yeah, it's kind of like how I predicted. I didn't think Hazmat suit was going to run through him. It really kind of showed Kazmat Chimaev. He's not the hype. He's not the hype that everyone thought. He's not super hype. He's still good, but he's just he's only as good as the top guys. He's not even better than them. So. I think it showed if he were to fight Usman, I think Kamaru Usman would probably beat him up, probably destroy him, because Usman kind of fights a lot smarter, I think Burns he's a brawler, he doesn't he's not the smartest fighter, but he's a fucking beast, dude. To be honest, I think Khamzat took that first round, but Burns took that second round. And the third round I'd have to watch again. But I kind of felt like the momentum was going in Burns' way, I remember while I was watching, I was like, oh, just wait for those 4th and 5th rounds, man. Burns coming back. But then I realized it was only a 3-round fight. But it kind of seemed like if it was a 5-round fight, Burns would be, the momentum was shifting, you know? So I don't know about that one either. You know, I really felt like that fight should have been a draw, you know? Like, I mean, that's what it really was. Like, if we, as like an actual fight, like a street fight or whatever, no, there was no clear winner, really. There was no clear winner, you know? It probably should have been a draw. But there's no way to score a draw in the way they score fights in UFC, you know, because you got to give a round to some guy, you know. So I don't know. Probably should have been a draw. They need to change the scoring system somehow, you know, because basically Jan won that fight and Khamzat Hazmat should have been a draw. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Everybody disagrees with me is a goddamn communist. You know, anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.